So in our initial interview, you talked about something that was so powerful. We were teasingly calling you the anti-Madoff. Tell us about what you're doing in your sector, in your area, and how, even though there are still stories of people being victims of fraud, Ponzi schemes, and things like that, what you're doing, and any additional insight you have on this, because it is still happening.
Yes, and I'd like to point out that everyone knows to look out for the high pressure salesman, the used car sales stereotype of the past. That is not what fraudsters are doing today. That's not what Madoff did. Madoff was very much condescending. He had a big ego. He had a this exclusive thing that people felt like, I don't understand it, but I want to get into it. That's what the fraudsters and the predatory salespeople are doing today, is they're talking to investors in that way. You don't get it, they get it, and you just need to trust them. And so educating people to ask questions, to feel informed, to not have a modern day Madoff talk down to them in a way where they feel like they just need to trust them because they know more than them. That's a big passion project of mine, to just make sure that we are educating consumers to be in the driver's seat, to ask questions, to not just accept some condescending person tell them that they don't know, and just to trust them.
Yeah, that's huge. We were looking at, over the last few years, this thing called pig butchering scams, where, specifically with cryptocurrency, these fraudsters would come in, build these relationships with people, show them, just casually some investments, tell them essentially what you said. Hey, I'm the expert on this. I know more than you. Just trust me. Go ahead and put $2,000 here. Go ahead and put $3,000 here. And they would, do a pump and dump, is what they call it. Take their money, show them some initial return so that they put more money in, and then take off with it, leaving them without, any recourse. So I love that you've made it a not only something that you do professionally, but really carrying a torch and a banner in everything that you do, to ensure that consumers are protected, women are protected, and that our wealth is protected, because that's not just money, that's people's lives and livelihoods.